Well, good morning everyone. Woke up over here in my overlook spot to a beautiful day. As you can see, it's sunny outside. And it was a really great night actually, very quiet out. Traffic died down of course because it was so dark outside, and this is the Highway 1 that hugs the coast, so it's pretty curvy through here, so I don't think most people actually like to travel down this road when it's really dark out, so made for a really quiet evening. Yeah, so I'm gonna get ready, head out, and keep going further south. There is no cell service here actually either. I tried my Verizon and my AT&T and neither of them worked, so, but alas, that's alright. Sometimes we don't have to have cell service and just enjoy the outdoors and the peace. Alright, see you guys on the road. One of the things that I love to do before I head out after overnighting somewhere is to just sit, maybe read a book and have a cup of coffee and then get my day started. But as I was sitting there and looking out at the ocean, I kept seeing all of these bicyclists come up this major hill and go past my campsite, and I was just so impressed with them. I love bicyclists, I love what they do, and I'm just in awe at their capabilities. So I was going to stay in Cambria today after I left the kind of Big Sur area where I stayed last night, except the fact that all of the places where I was going to stay at on the overlooks, there are now signs prohibiting any overnight parking or camping in those areas, and those were not there last year. I am actually just north of Santa Barbara right now in California. Did a lot of driving yesterday and got over to the Santa Barbara area and headed to Laguna Beach now. Still on the Highway 1 going south. I may be hanging out in Laguna for a little bit, or else go inland to the desert. We'll see what happens. We'll find out today how that works out. Alright guys, we made it to Laguna Beach. Oh my god, look at this. That's amazing. This is at Dana Point. It's better than I expected out here. So, this is a surprise. I may be staying out here for about a month until I can get some work done before winter comes, and then it is time for all of our convergences and different events. So, we'll see what happens. Just another beautiful day over here in the OC. This is over here at Doheny State Park, and I have a parking spot for the day. I'm over here in Orange County. Been here for a couple of weeks now, just hanging out. I found a great spot over here that I can stay for the night, and I'm gonna stay here for a little while I work some and get a bunch of videos out, and then I'll be headed east towards Arizona. The reason why I'm hanging out here for a little bit of time is just to get a bunch of work done and get a ton of videos out for you guys here soon before all the fun happens in January and February. I have a bunch of convergences and events with RVers and meeting up actually with you guys at RTR, just hanging out here and working, but what an amazing spot to hang out for a month and a half. It's been quite amazing, and I was very fortunate to have a friend who hooked me up with a place to stay at night, and I come out to the parks during the day. So this is actually Doheny State Park, and I've been staying at another place called Strands Vista. which is really, really nice. Over here in Dana Point, I think I was really surprised at how clean and beautiful everything was over here. I guess I was thinking like the typical LA, like the bad parts of LA. But it's very safe and beautiful over here. Let's take a look. Isn't that water beautiful? This is me, I'm all set up. Actually meeting a friend out here. We're gonna actually do some grilling and some cooking. Wind is blowing. It's a beautiful breeze out today. Sunny, of course. When is it not sunny over here? There actually was about a week that it wasn't very sunny over here. Tons of fog, marine layer, but I hear it's kind of normal some time of the year. But it hasn't been bad. It's great. I love it. It did, however, rust out my Wii Boost antenna. And I was supposed to bring the antenna in every single night, but I didn't. And it got really moist and wet and rusted. So had to get a new one that wouldn't have that issue. But good news is this one is heavier duty and a little bit heavier magnet. It's weatherproof. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I stayed in Dana Point specifically so I could get some work done and get prepared for all of the winter activities that were coming up and just stay in one place for a little while. But it was such an amazing place. I think I literally could have stayed there even longer than I did. Look at these amazing sunsets. I was just really amazing there. And during the day I would go to the parks, and at night I would hang out at a shop owner's parking lot who allowed me to stay there overnight. Dana Point was such a beautiful place, and I met some really wonderful people there who not only helped me while I was there to make my stay a bit easier, but also just to go out and have fun and enjoy everybody's company. And I really, really appreciate everybody who helped me to make this possible, where I could stay there for about a month and a half and get a lot of work done. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Over here in Dana Point, and this is what it looks like over in the Lantern District, where I've been staying at for a little while. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Alright guys, we are done with the Pacific Coast Highway. Can you believe it? We have been traveling since July, all the way from Washington to Southern California. I'm over here in beautiful Dana Point, and I've actually been here in Dana Point for a little over a month, I think, just working and trying to get some great videos out to you guys. So it's been quite the journey from Washington to Southern California, and I hope you've loved it as much as I did. Maybe you guys can get out there and definitely hit up those boondocking spots along the coastal highway and enjoy this beautiful Pacific Ocean you can see behind me. Oh, this park is called Strands Vista Park, and we're just above all of these beautiful homes down here, if you can see. Oh. Sunsets are amazing out here. It's just quite beautiful here. So I'm leaving Dana Point actually here soon and headed to the desert for some fun with a bunch of friends and some great people. So if you want to see more of the Pacific Coast Highway, I actually have a playlist called the Pacific Coast Highway. Go ahead and view that. You can see all of my travels from Washington down to Southern California. And if you want to be notified every time I post a video, click that bell in the right hand corner of your screen. Alright guys, have a good one.